This script started out totally different than what you're hearing right now. I sit here claiming how regret is useless and how I don't live with any. And it's true, regret is useless. It doesn't bring any resolution and only creates feelings of dwelling. But after reading the script, I realized the idea that I don't live with regret is false. Every morning I don't get up and work out, I regret it. Every night I watch YouTube for 3 hours instead of reading, I regret it. Every time I wake up and go to work for someone else, I regret it. Regret is a theme in someone's life who isn't living to the standards they deem satisfactory. And I constantly fail to live up to them. I didn't want my life to be like this. I didn't envision myself like this at 16. As I've grown older and gotten more responsibilities, adulthood has ripped the freedom away from my life. And with these freedoms being stripped, we often resort to blame. Blaming these overwhelming responsibilities for my escapist behaviors and the reasons why I fall short. Instead of confronting our obstacles, we escape from them and blame someone else for putting them there. But when I actually end up reading instead of aimlessly consuming things online, I feel better. I don't have regret. When I wake up at 7 and go to the gym, I always feel better than if I had laid in bed for 2 hours. These behaviors are me overcoming the resistance to escape, and every time I do it, it feels better. And yeah, honestly, life sucks for most people my age. Right now, there are plenty of excuses to be mad. Our parents and grandparents are dying. Friendships we've had since high school are growing more and more distant. No one really gives a shit about your dreams, and all the adults just tell you to conform to find a good job so you don't have to struggle. People are going to school stressing about homework, their parents' approval, and how they'll pay off their debts. But realistically, what does dwelling on these things ever solve? Recently, I've been realizing how futile these blames and excuses are. I've realized how, for the most part, my life is the way it is because of me. I sit in front of the TV instead of making videos and getting better at my editing. Instead of waking up and going to the gym and tracking my calories and figuring out how much I have to eat. I don't. And every time I do, I'm happier in the long term. Instead of doing something that gives me bliss in the moment and that I end up regretting later. So the point of the video is this. Whatever or whoever you're blaming for what your life is right now, with that blame, nothing ever changes. Complain, whine, sulk, doubt, self-hate, whatever you want to do, they're all useless. And these feelings may seem real, but they aren't. They never get you closer to anything you want to be, and they are only as real as we continue to let them be. It's all in our hands, and regret only comes when we forget that we were the author of our story the whole time.
Shit real, dog. A nigga got bills, dog.